Imagine waking up one morning in a world with no clocks, no watches, not even a phone. How would you know what time it is? And here's an even bigger mystery. When the very first clock was invented, how did its maker even know what the right time was to set it? Today, let's travel back in time and discover the fascinating story of how humans first learned to measure the invisible flow of time. But first, what exactly is time? You can't touch it, you can't see it. Time is really just a way of measuring change. Think about it. The sun rises, that means a new day has begun. The sun sets, the day is over. The moon rose from a crescent to a full moon and back. Even your heartbeat is like a ticking clock inside you. Long before clocks, humans used nature as their guide. The sun was our very first clock. When it rose, it was morning. When it was high in the sky, it was noon. And when it set, the day was done. But people wanted something more precise, so they invented the sundial, a stick in the ground casting a shadow. As the sun moved, the shadow moved too, marking the hours. Pretty clever, right? But sundials had a big problem. No sun, no time. Cloudy, nighttime, completely useless. So humans invented other tools like water clocks and hourglasses. Now fast forward to the 30s in Europe. This is when inventors started making the very first mechanical clocks. One of the most famous was Richard of Wallington, an English monk, who built a giant clock around 1326. It didn't just show the hours, it even tracked the sun, the moon, and the tides. Soon, other clockmakers placed giant clocks in church towers. Imagine living in a town where the bell ringing from the church tower was the only way everyone knew what time it was. But wait, if you build a clock, how do you know what time to set it to? The answer is nature again. Monks and scholars carefully watched the sun and the stars. For example, when the sun reached its highest point in the sky, they knew it was exactly noon. That's when they set their clocks to 12. They also used hourglasses and water clocks to check if their new machines were running too fast or too slow. If the mechanical clock drifted, they adjusted by watching the sky again. Nature was still the ultimate master clock. This wasn't easy. They had to check and reset clocks all the time. But little by little, clocks got more accurate. This changed everything. Now, towns could ring bells to start markets. Workers could begin shifts at exact hours. Travel, trade, even daily prayers, all could now be organized by the clock. Time was no longer just nature, it was human-made. Then came the idea of portable clocks. Around 1510, a German locksmith named Peter Hamelin invented one of the first spring-powered watches. These were small enough to carry in your pocket, the famous pocket watch. By the 80s, wristwatches became popular, especially for soldiers who needed to check time quickly during battle. And today, we've gone from sundials to smartwatches. In fact, your phone's clock is connected to satellites in space, powered by the most accurate clocks ever invented, atomic clocks, which can measure time down to a billionth of a second. So the next time you check your watch or glance at your phone, remember this. You're looking at the result of thousands of years of human curiosity and invention. It all began with shadows and stars, and today we carry time in our pockets. and even on our wrists. Time is invisible but powerful. It rules our lives, yet it was humans who learned how to capture it, measure it, and share it. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this journey through time, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing stories. And remember, see you next time on time.